everyone, and welcome back to Crafts, where we get to make cool things that help us to think about our big ideas each day. Now, we had a lot of fun with Narcissa, with Lorena, and so I invited another special guest to join me here today.
Hello everyone, it's Rose the innkeeper here. Hello Teacher Caris.
Hello Rose, it's nice to meet you, and you've already introduced yourself. So, are you excited to be here today?
Oh, I'm very excited, but can we please make this quick because I do have a pot of special porridge on the fire.
Special? What makes it special?
Well, we put worms in it, of course.
Worms.
Well, yeah, what else would you put in it?
Do you guys like to put worms in your porridge? I don't. Anyways, here is where we get to make cool things that help us to think about our big ideas. So that means we're gonna need our big idea. And today's big idea is that our King, God, is victorious. This means that even though we learned yesterday that we have an enemy, our God is bigger, our God is stronger, and He will always win the battle.
But what does all this talk of kings and enemies and battles have to do with me? I ain't ever seen anything of the like.
Well, just because you don't see battles and kings going on around you doesn't mean they're not there. The Bible says in Ephesians 6, verse 12, that our fight is not against human beings. It is against the rulers, the authorities, and the powers of this dark world. It is against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly world. You see, there are things in the world that are physical that we can see, but there are also things that are real that belong to the spiritual realm that we can't see. For example, we can't see God. We also can't see Satan, his enemy. And just because we can't see things doesn't mean they aren't real. In the world, there are things that aren't the way God meant them to be. There are things that aren't quite right. I know I've had times where I felt scared even because of the evil around me and knowing that there are things in the world that aren't right. When I feel scared, when I know that the world's not right, sometimes I like to pray Psalm 5, verse 11 and 12 to remind me that God is stronger. And these verses say, "But let those who take refuge in you," that's God, "rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy. Spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you. For you, O Lord, you bless the righteous. You cover him with favor, as with a shield." We know that our God is stronger and He protects us like with a shield. And because we know that He will be victorious, He can protect us from any danger.
That is an awful lot of stuff to think about, Teacher Caris. And I do like the idea of a shield for protection, but I thought we were here to make something. I thought this was crafts.
Yes, it is craft, and I was just getting to that. So today's craft is going to help us to think about shields. In fact, we get to decorate these plates with our very own coats of arms.
Coat of arms? Isn't that what a knight has? I think Knightly Knight had that on her shield.
Exactly! A coat of arms is like a symbol that knights have on their shields. They'll put different images or pictures that remind them of things that are important to them. It shows them who they belong to and which army they fight for. Different things can also be symbolic of strength or might or power or anything else that's important to you.
But I ain't no knight. What do I need a coat of arms for?
Well, we all need protection from the evil that's in the world, and it also serves to remind us that God protects us like with a shield. God is our shield, God is our protection, and we belong to His family, to His army, because we are on His side.
Well, that's awfully cool. I'm not sure I need that, but I can always use more plates. They're always getting broken in the village.
Well, I've got one for you right there in that box. Why don't you open it and show the kids what's in it?
Well, that's so exciting. Well, I have my plate. I'm very excited about that. And I have these here markers. What are these for?
I've got some of those too, and these are what you're going to use to decorate your plate. So they've got little caps on them. You gotta pull the cap off. But before you do that, you gotta shake them up. So before you use the marker, you're gonna shake them. And when you start drawing on your plate, you might need to press harder and longer than you might expect before they start working. Why don't we get started?
Let's do it!
Well, I think I'm just about done. How about you?
Me too!
What'd you draw?
Well, I drew my cauldron with the fire underneath and my special porridge waiting for me in the village. What did you draw, Teacher Caris?
Well, I drew a shield shape to remind me that God is my shield, and then I drew a crown to remind me that God is our king. I drew a cross to remind me of Jesus and how he came to save us from our sin, and I drew a Bible at the bottom to remind me that I can always find God's truth right here.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Teacher Caris. This was mighty fun, and I can't wait to use this to serve some special porridge.
Well, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Bye.
Bye.